Hello everyone, welcome to Times TV. This time we have got you two legendary cricket players joining us here at the Cherry Hotel. Please welcome India's former national cricket team captain Anil Kumble and Sri Lanka's national cricket team's former captain Mahela Jayawardene. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you both here with us today. So what really brings you guys to Oman?
The 40-year celebrations of Oman cricket. It's wonderful to be here in Muscat. This is my first visit. Although Pankaj Kimji is a very dear friend and he's been inviting me for, I think, the last 30 years. It's nice to come here on a very important milestone for Oman cricket, for them to have got the ODI status and then playing their qualifiers for the T20 World Cup. I think it's a great occasion.
Yeah, the same. I think met Pankaj during the World Cup, had a chat about Oman cricket, and obviously the Sri Lankans are involved. Dilip Mendy's been here for almost 4-5 years now. So many others have come along the way, so I have a very good understanding of what they've achieved over the last few years. So it's like Anil said, it's a great occasion to be here, 40 years, and what they've achieved in that period of time. And it's important that you celebrate those milestones and at the same time try and refocus on what they need to achieve going forward. So try and help them in that endeavor and see how best we could facilitate that.
Absolutely, sir. So if I'm not wrong, tomorrow is going to be the first time when you'll be actually meeting the Omani national cricket team. What are your expectations from the team, or what exactly would you be talking to the players?
No, I think just to congratulate them at where they are in the current moment, to qualify for the T20 qualifiers coming up, so wish them all the very best. And then just probably egg them on to believe that they can go out there and qualify for the T20 World Cup. If they can do that, then they'll be the first team from Oman to achieve that, and they'll always be remembered for that. So I think they have a moment where they can create history, and that's something that probably I'll just mention. And no pressure, but just mention.
No, I think on the similar lines, I think it's important that to acknowledge what they have achieved so far, and not forgetting that these are amateur cricketers. They're up against professionally, well-oiled teams, some of the other nations. So, but at the same time, they're driving on their passion, their love of the game. So try and encourage them to make sure that they have that passion going forward, and encouraging the next generation of Omani cricketers to come through. So they have that responsibility, and whatever they do and achieve is going to reflect on Oman cricket as a whole. So try and talk to them on those lines. But like Anil said, most importantly, wishing them and congratulating them on what they've achieved so far.
Right, so if Oman is actually a country that is only focusing on football being the national game of Oman, how do you see the position of cricket?
No, I think in terms of rankings, I think they're probably ahead of football in the world. So that says a lot about the cricket team and the challenges that they have had to face. Because, like you said, football is more followed in Oman, not necessarily cricket, but yet they have done really well in cricket to have number 15 in the world in the ODI format, and then around number 18, 18th ranked in T20. So I think that's a great start. So if they can, like I said, if they can qualify and then probably go up to the World Cup, that will be a huge inspiration for a lot of youngsters to take up the sport.
Right. To get to that level, sir, what would you advise them, or what would you suggest the team to do?
No, I think it's just about doing what they did to get to this level. I mean, you don't need to change much. Yes, the pressure of a qualifier is different, but having said that, it's still a 22-yard sport, and it's still the same ball, a different bowler, a different condition. So you just have to simplify things and then try and take it one game at a time, and not really look at the World Cup when you're playing the qualifiers, but go through each game in a way that you want to win it, and then not worry about qualifying. So if you can do that and keep it simple, then I think they have a great opportunity.
Great. So if you both were given an opportunity to coach the team, would you take that?
Well, I think they have a very good coaching setup here. They've come a long way it's about the relationship between the coaches and the players for so many years, and they trust that. I think if we can add value coming and advising the way we come in a short visit like this, but it's good to try and add like part of our knowledge to the next generation. It's important. It's our responsibility as well. So whenever we have that opportunity or whenever we're free, we love to come and help out. But I think that the coaching team that they have here is very, very good, and I'm sure the players do trust in that system. So we don't want to mess around with that. It's important that you have that in place. It's a very dedicated group of people who are doing that. So if we can come and help them in a little way that we can, we will do that, and it's important that that happens.
Right. So this way we can expect you guys coming and visiting more.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's a wonderful place. I've only seen the airport to the hotel. Not much, but it's a beautiful country. So I'd like to obviously have a look around, and 2 days is too short a time to go around Oman. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of opportunities for us to come back.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us and talking.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more interesting videos, keep watching Times TV.